Welcome to the Carbonite Jedi, where the Force will be with you always. In this video, I talk about the dangers of using the Force, even up to the point where it leads to death. There are multiple examples of people overusing the Force and just simply fading away. Let's explore this together, so sit back, relax, and let's get this video going. So, what does current canon say about using the Force? Can it kill you? Well, based on current canon, yes. But let's take a step back and ask ourselves, what is the Force? Obi-Wan told Luke in Star Wars what the Force was.
The Force is what gives the Jedi his power. It's an energy field created by all living things. It surrounds us and penetrates us. It binds the galaxy together.
In The Phantom Menace, they talk about the Force as the amount of midichlorians in a person's body. Midichlorians were microscopic intelligent life forms that lived within the cells of all living beings. The Force spoke through the midichlorians, allowing certain beings to use the Force if they were sensitive enough to its powers. Even though midichlorians are canon, many people did not agree with this theory and were upset that they were trying to quantify the Force. The whole Star Wars universe is inconvenienced by midichlorians, and it would be better if they didn't exist, and here's why. If a simple blood test can identify Force users, then regarding the original trilogy, the Emperor could conceivably put down all future resistance just by mandating blood tests. I know that Luke was born in the far outskirts of the galaxy, but if the Empire had wanted to test everyone there, they could have. If Force ability is dictated by biological composition of a person, then Force-sensitive people could be genetically designed or cloned, and suddenly, given the advanced technology of the Star Wars universe, a whole race of Force users could be created out of nothing, and Force ability is no longer special or unique. It also removes the interesting mystical aspect of the Force, which pairs well with the Jedi's role as a kind of warrior cleric. Admittedly, this is a personal view, but I think it's a good one. My personal opinion about midichlorians is that they complicate the Star Wars universe unnecessarily, and none of the movies depend on them, so they should not be canon. They should take them out of canon and destroy them. Okay, enough about midichlorians. Back to if Force users can die from using the Force. Definitively, we have Leia in Return of Skywalker, who dies after exerting herself to contact Ben. Though this may have been a simple exhaustion, her body returns to the Force later, once Ben is redeemed. For other cases of becoming Force ghosts, it's not conclusive. Obi-Wan became one with the Force before being struck by Darth Vader. He was not using the Force actively at the time, but him turning into a Force ghost was a conscious decision. Then we have Yoda. Yoda was old and tired, considered his job done. Naturally, he returned to the Force upon death, or he decided to return early and leave everything up to Luke. Anakin was already dead from being fried by the Emperor. Luke's situation was similar to Leia's. When he projected himself on Crate from H2, when he finished, he went to take a seat, admires the view, and then he returns to the Force. So that might have been a conscious decision also. Ben Solo, when he brought Rey back to life through the Force, probably exhausted himself, and that's why he died and faded away. Also in Legends canon, one clear example of it is Anakin Solo, who opened fully to the Force and burned out literally. So in conclusion, I think the Force exhaustion and death are real things in the Star Wars universe. The Jedi that did not die a tragic death all seemed to fade away when they died. Just look at the examples I just showed you. I personally feel, though, that the Jedi could have stayed alive and not become Force ghosts if they wanted to, but unfortunately I wasn't the director at the time, so I have to live with what is on the movies. I am just very sad that some of my favorite characters seem to fade away with no reason, besides Force exhaustion or death, and I'll never get to see them again in the Star Wars movies. They should make a Force health tonic the Jedi carry when they are low on the Force, and it'll keep them alive. Maybe there will be some way to bring back people who faded away and resurrect them. Those are my secret wishes, and I'm just rambling. Alright everyone, I want to know what you think about using the Force. Is it dangerous? Can it kill you? Do you think it belongs in canon? I want to hear your opinions, thoughts, and ideas about what you think. So start leaving your comments below right now so we can discuss it together. Well, that's it for this video, but I'll be back soon with more Star Wars and other sci-fi movie content. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and until next time, this is the Carbonite Jedi, where the Force will be with you always. Thanks for watching.